Right, let's eat Godric's soul before we go anywhere. Might end up duplicating it as well, not sure. But we wanted to get towards 28 decks, didn't we? That was our next goal. So perhaps, yeah, perhaps we'll aid in that by duping his soul at the old peninsula. Perfect. Now, do we have any somber 3s? No, we don't. Just got somber 1s. Fine. Because I really want my main hand dagger leveled up. But what I also want is that whetstone knife that you can get in the academy. Because I might want a frost dagger for my offhand instead of a second bleed dagger. Just for the fun of it. But what I also want is to help Raya out because she's my friend. So we need to go for a little stroll through Liurnia, I think. Have I never actually found these Laskia ruin sites of grace before? I don't remember ever finding it. I've always just gone into the wrong part of the ruins and not spotted it. That would be very silly and very like me. Now, that leads to Academy Ruins. That's a ritual pot. Bunch of wraiths flying around, I think. Oh, there is an underground bit here. I thought there must be somewhere, but have we seen it before, is the question. The answer is probably not. I don't remember seeing it. Okay, yeah, we've seen it before. Never mind, false alarm. Hello, Raya.
Hello. My mistress sent but I was accosted. Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessing that we've... The thug should please...
We'd be happy to help you, Raya. Although, are you not a tarnished yourself?
The thug should be rested, please.
Curious. Now, was it mostly northwards? I think it was mostly north. North with a smidgen of west, maybe. There we go, Boiled Prawn Shack. Not that we got the 1,000 runes we need right now. At least if we got the shack, then we can come back in a bit. Yeah, let's go peek at these other pavilions. I'm sure I've visited this one before, but maybe not the one to the south. Smithing Stone too? Okie doke. Now let's head south and fast before these Crawdad just shoots repeatedly in the back. Horrible buggers. Now there should be another pavilion around here, although... As ever, can't check my map because we're in combat. There we go. Ah, Site of Grace. Spiffing. Now, have we been to that tower before? Maybe. Maybe that's the one that you just don't need to solve a puzzle for because you can just sneak in through the roof. Yeah, marionettes. No one wants to take on like 4 marionettes at once because that's just crazy talk. And this tower's probably just for bloody memory stones anyway. But we may as well have a poke. The converted tower. Erudition guide thee. That's an actual message. Don't know how it helps, though. Probably doesn't. So let's just go up the wall. How have so many people died up here? Or did they just all fall on their ass once they left? Yeah, they're all just like, yep, off we go. Wee thud. Fair enough. If that's how they want to live their lives and stop living their lives, that's okay with me. Because we very nearly did the same. But very nearly is not the same as doing it. Now, is that an Erdtree avatar? It does look like one. Have we been here before with anyone? Maybe we'll try out the old Godric soldiers. Will you stop? I'm trying to look at my menu. Awful bugger. Yeah, let's see how our friends get on. Maybe do this on horseback. Maybe not. We'll have to have a look. See how we go. Come on, lads. Okay, maybe not horseback. Almost dead already. Although that's in part because we didn't start with full health, so... Ouch. Yep, come on, mate. Have a go. Think you're hard enough? Okay, you're probably hard enough. Ouch. Go on, Godric soldier. I don't even know if this can be bled. I'm gonna guess not. Also, it's kind of tricky to get out of that. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think this thing bleeds, which means I might not be able to kill it. Especially not with the speed with which that butt slam drops out. Part of the trouble is I get overexcited with the dual wheel, and so I just swing like 600 times. I need to be more patient with Sam. Oh god, is that the homing ship? Yes, it is. And that was too slow, yeah. And that's the beams. A few of them hit us. It's going alright, this fight. But yeah, we're kind of weak against enemies that don't bleed, is our problem. It'll be solved slightly once we've got a better flail. But yeah, I really would like to get the glintstone key, I think, and then get into the academy and pick up that wet blade, because that might help. I'm not even sure if I've got an Ash of War which will let me just put frost on something with the magic, with the blue wet blade. And it won't help with the scaling damage because it scales with int rather than anything else. The damage does, at least. At least I think it does. There might be two different types of frost-based damage. I'm sure there's two with regards to some of the others. Like, there's a lightning one that scales with faith, but there's also a lightning one that scales with strength, I think. Really would quite like a way off this cliff that doesn't involve falling to my death. This'll be it. Maybe. It's close. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to look up the damage types and see what's what. What are you up to? Ghost? Talking about the frenzied flame, eh? Pointing over that way, maybe. Right, there's a key. Good. Let's get out of here before this dragon decides to get all uppity. Now, what's this stone sword key all about? It requires 2. Might have to leave it for now. It's probably magic-based bollocks, isn't it? Everything else in Liurnia seems to be. And thus it's not for idiot Sammy over here. More pavilions. Lots of crawdads, of course. Which means we're about to get bombed to heck. Unless we put the pavilion between us and them. That's using your ass. Oh Jesus Christ, what's happening over here? Don't want any of that, whatever it is. And where are we? What's happening? Why are there no sites of grace? Oh, we're near the map marker for West Liurnia, so guess we'll go grab it. Which means we're also near a site of grace. The old King's Realm ruins. Excuse me, coming through, don't mind me. Ka-chow! She's still firing at us from down there. I mean, she wants to stay down there. I'm okay with that. Clamber up there. Just to get away from everyone, I think. Hopefully, she doesn't shoot us off from here. What is that? It's a rat. Oh, bloody hell, they can climb ladders. But they can also be killed. Not sure about this place at all. Is that another ladder? Yes. And that's rats again. Thousands of them. At least no one can sneak up on us now. Why are these rats so tough? Why are they taking so many hits to level? We got the Cerulean Seed Talisman. Yeah, I feel like this is just a place that, of all characters, just Annie doesn't need to be here right now. She's not using a great deal of the old magic. We also can't really get out because of the old combat situation. Now, where is this Perceptor shooting at us from right now? Like, 2 floors down, maybe? Maybe she's not really a problem right now. So yeah, if she does hit, she's just going to knock us off and we're going to fall and we're going to die. Alright, so it looks like she can hit the lower platforms but not these upper ones. Also, what is that? What is all of that? I feel we've made a mistake coming here, but I also feel like we don't have any Homeward Bones because I'm not even sure if they're a thing in Elden Ring. Too high up. Are you just saying in general? Or are you saying it's too high up to fight? I really want to leave and spend these runes. But if I drop down a level, she's going to ruin us. I mean, we've got all the loot that's around and about, didn't we? So... oh, maybe there's a bit down there. Yeah, she can hit us now. We're doomed. We are 15 kinds of doomed. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least we're properly role-playing a coward at this point. And we got a golden rune for our troubles. These lads just want whipping. And at least the whip is amazing for groups of enemies. Alright, so is that where we came in? Up the lift? Yeah. And then we sent it back down again. So now we can just run around here in a circle, I guess. Oh, jeez, shit's through the floor again. That's just cheap as heck. I should probably call the lift back up and bugger off. If I can get as low down as I can before we inevitably die and lose all the runes, there's a slim chance we might get them back. But yeah, I feel this is a place where we shouldn't be right now. I'm glad these blue lads are just awful. Oh god, she's right there. And roll, roll, roll. Because we're about to die and we've got no flasks. Right, she's fired. Let's go. Run away. Yeah, this is some top tier coward play right now. We will see you later, Miriam. Maybe. I don't know. We've got other business to attend to at the moment that doesn't involve getting two-shot by magical blue arrows. If there was a chance you might drop a cool bow, that'd be nice, but somehow I doubt it. Although we're back down here now, so let's just check flasks. Not enough seeds. But we have got Sacred Tear. Good. And we have got another level. Vigor might be good. When is it not? Who might be best suited to this? Probably a melee user who can just rush in and bash her. Maybe he'll come here as Wes at some point. But then again, I feel she's dropping sorcery stuff, so maybe Tracer's a good bet. Either way, perhaps we'll venture elsewhere for the moment. So yeah, looks as though you can reach Jarburg from here, maybe? Maybe? Or is the road broken? No, the road's broken there, so yeah. There doesn't appear to be any other way to Jarburg other than those death drops we did last time. But that's great to know. Okay, there's a rune bear just sharpening his claws on the cliff face. And there's whatever this is. Oh, it's just you. Oh, that's alright. What are you doing here? Yeah, doing some good damage is what you're doing, apparently. I'm not taking very much from our bow. Okay. Fine, we'll whip you. No idea of what you're doing here, though, in general. But now you're dead, so it's not our problem anymore. Right, we've got another chair corpse. Lovely. With a stone sword key. Always welcome. And that does indeed appear to be it for this corner of the map. Site Grace, you say? That's extremely welcome. Now, what's this one called? Just Eastern Tableland. Okay. And the old Church of Ours. Lovely. So, where are we headed? Cave? So maybe if we carry on up the road. And then we'll try and turn down onto it. Well, it would kind of require a spirit spring. There don't seem to be that many in Leonia. Maybe there's just not many in general. There's another mausoleum down there, though. And it looks as though you might be able to drop down these cliffs, but I'm not sure. What is that? Who's doing what? Oh god, it's you bastards, is it? Well, yeah, probably don't want to go that way then. Guess we'll just do it at ground level. It's fine. Oh, this brings us to the mausoleum as well, does it? Or is it up the hill and I can just hear it clanging and banging anyway? Or is this a different mausoleum? I'm not sure. Either way, it's causing a ruckus and it needs to go. Now, do you have any barnacles? You don't seem to. Odd. Well, at least you've shut up. That's the main thing. But now do I have to jump to you from above? Perhaps? It's a mystery for another day.